Welcome to week 2 of virtual learning. I am Ms. God, and this week we are going to work on estimation. Some of you may have heard of another word referring to estimation as rounding. This is our new skill for this week. Our objectives include: we will know how to estimate using an open number line. We will understand numbers' position on a number line as closer or nearer. We will be able to use visuals to enhance our understanding. What is estimation? I'm going to give you a brief second to think about what estimation is. If you said or think that estimation is taking a guess, then you are on track. Estimation is kind of making a guess, and you're going to use your senses, number senses, to figure out a number between two consecutive teams, and that is kind of like estimation. For instance, I have a bag of number cubes, and if I ask you to make a prediction, make an estimated guess, how many number cubes do you think are in this bag? About how many? If you say 10, then you're probably not quite correct, because obviously there are more than 10 number cubes in this bag. If you're guessing about 20, you're getting warm. There's a little bit more than 20 number cubes in this bag. If you guess 35, you are boiling hot. There's about 40 number cubes in this bag. And that's exactly what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn how to place a number on the number line, thinking about what 10 is it closest to, or what 10 is it nearer to. So pay attention to those vocabulary words, because we will use them a lot today throughout the lesson. What are my 10s? Okay, I know you guys probably remember this from 2nd grade, counting by 10s. I'm sure that was one of your favorite chants to sing in 2nd grade, and your teacher may have asked you, what are my 10s? My 10s are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I'm sure that you guys, that was like the most exciting thing, to know how to count to 100 another way in counting by 10s, where you're going to use those same strategies that you learned in 1st, 2nd grade, and figure out how to plot numbers on the number line. So now we're going to practice. Let's practice. Here are some number lines, some open number lines, and we're going to use some examples to figure out where numbers will place, how we will place certain numbers on the number line based on the two 10s that they're between. Okay, now we're going to practice. Keep in mind that when you have two 10s on a number line, your midway point will always be 5, okay? So in this case, since we don't have a number line that starts with 1 and ends with 10, or starts with 0 and ends with 10, we're starting with an actual 10, and our next 10 will be 20 if we're counting by 10s. So halfway between 10 and 20 is 15. So what I did, I went ahead and put my halfway markers on my number line. So these are my benchmarks. So I know that between 20 and 30, my midway point will be 25. Between 90 and 100, I know that my midway point will be 95. So now we have the number 14. Where would I plot 14 on my number line? Which 10 is it closest to? Give you a second to think, a minute to think. If you were thinking that I am going to plot 14 between 10 and 15, then you are absolutely correct. Because if I am counting by ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10, 14 comes right after 10, and then the next number will 20, but it's closer to 10. So if I were to round 14 to 10, 14 would round to 10. 14 is closer to 10. Okay? Let's look at the next problem. We have 27. I want you to take a minute and see if you can figure out which 10 is 27 closest to. Is it closer to 10? Sorry, is it closer to 20 or is it closer to 30? Give you a minute. Now let's look at the next number. Hopefully you had a chance to look at the next number line and see which 10, 27 is closest to. Okay, so again, if you're counting by 1, we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Which 10 would 27 be closest to? If you were thinking 30, then you are absolutely correct. Because 27, when we're counting, it comes after 25, and 27 is closer to 30 than it is to 20. Let's look at the last one. We have 92. 92 is closer to 90 than it is 100. So if we were to round 92, 92 would round to 90 is closer to 90 than it is 100. Now we're going to practice rounding numbers to the nearest hundred. First, I want you to look at the 200s that are on our number line. We have 100, the 10s that are on our number lines. We have 100 and 110, okay? In the middle, again, you will see a pattern where 5 is always going to be your marker, your midway point, your benchmark for all number lines. So if I wanted to know, I could put any number here between 100 and 105, but the number has to come between those numbers. What numbers do you think that I can plot there? So if you're thinking that I can plot 101, 102, 103, 104, you are absolutely correct. I can plot any of those numbers between 100 and 105, okay? If I wanted to know which one was closest to 105, it would be 105.